Okay, I wanted to create just a little short introductory video on accessing Simcet and what you're going to be doing in here with the Simcet simulator. First thing you're going to do is you're going to have to log in using your student credentials. This may not be as short a video as I thought. Okay, there's our desktop now, and if I can get this thing to allow me to scroll in, there's Simcet. There's the software you're looking for. Okay, come back out, and now once you click on it, this again is your base screen. You can see that if I go to the left here, Simcet options below, this is the tune and practice area. All kinds of different simulations that are set up for you there, and this is all just to practice with. On the other side over here are the actual tuning tests that you'll be taking some of. We won't get to those to start with. I want you to just practice to start with here. Now, if I scroll back out, and let's just say we just picked the first tuning practice test in chemical. And just notice that I just clicked on chemical, but you can see you had about 6 different options to come up there. We'll play with the very first one first. This is a steam flow control and a heat exchanger. And there you can see the whole screen there. This above here is your process. Shows you that this is actually flow control on this thing. This is a flow control process. And this is your values that are operating in that system right now. The green line down below you here is your output level. The red line is your actual process, and the blue line is your set point. And if you look over to the right hand side here rather, this is where you'll be interjecting your proportional gain, your integral, and your derivative values, along with a filter time constant. There shows you controller mode, whether that's the set point, that's your output, and we are in auto mode now, which means we are in closed loop. If I change this and click on that, we're now in manual mode, which is going to be your open loop system. That's your open loop process. And look and see what it did to our screen here. Really doesn't look like it changed much anyway, did it? And it probably won't, because we haven't interjected anything in there. But if you will notice maybe that the output level has stabilized. It's not wiggling a little bit like it was before, when we were in auto. I'll put it back in auto, and you can see. Now it's back in auto, and if you notice, very quickly the output started modulating just a little bit in there. That's the difference in what happens when you go from auto to manual. Alright, So this is a quick introduction as to what your screens are going to look like when you come in here and start working on the Simcet trainer. I have added on the Blackboard page a pocket guide to PID tuning. I expect what I want you to do is there is an open loop tuning method listed in there, and there is a closed loop tuning method in there. The very first thing you're going to be doing is actually working with this in open loop, where you have it in manual mode. And you're going to be expected to follow the instructions in that pocket guide, which means you're going to have to do some math, folks. So be sure to bring your calculators here each day with you. And also bring a thumb drive. And also, while you're in this room, which, by the way, while we're here, I'm going to show you how this room is set up. We're in room D106. This is just down the hall, just past 105, but we're in D106. And if you look here now, you can see there's a PC that's operational. This is the one I was just on. Separator wall. Another PC. There'll be a separator wall right here. I don't know, well, somebody's picked it up and put it down here, but there'll be another separator wall there, and then the final PC on this side will be used. And it's likewise the same setup on the other side. So these 3 units on this side and the 3 on this side are the 6 total units that we'll be using. You'll be required to wear face masks the whole time in here. I don't have a problem with you communicating with your neighbor, just don't be next to them. Just keep your distance. You can talk to them, but don't be gathered up and discussing everything on your screen with 2 of you right there next to each other. Sometimes that may be necessary in the real world, it might be necessary, but in here you can't do that because of our COVID guidelines. Okay, so that's just a quick introduction as to what I'm expecting to start out doing when you come to the labs on Tuesday through Thursday from 8 to 4.